In the unfolding narrative of the 21st century, technology continues to push the boundaries of human experience. Among its most fascinating and perhaps unsettling innovations are hyper-realistic sex dolls. Once a niche product, they are increasingly sophisticated, blurring lines between object and companion. But what if this technological advance comes with an unforeseen cost? What if there's a hidden consequence we're only beginning to understand? A curse, if you will. The allure is clear. A partner designed for perfection, always available, never demanding, always compliant. What was once a luxury for a few is rapidly becoming accessible to many. Like mobile phones that have moved from elite gadgets to everyday necessities for nearly everyone, these dolls are becoming increasingly affordable. Imagine a future where cost is no barrier, making them available to anyone, regardless of income bracket. In a world of increasing loneliness and demanding social dynamics, the promise of an idealized companion can seem profoundly compelling. Yet, herein lies the first facet of the curse, the potential for profound isolation. When human connection, with all its beautiful imperfections and complexities, is replaced by a replicated form, what do we lose? The very essence of growth comes from navigating real relationships, the challenges, compromises, and mutual empathy. A doll offers none of this, potentially trapping individuals in a cycle of emotional stasis and deeper solitude. This leads us to the fostering of unrealistic expectations. Sex dolls are, by design, flawless and subservient. They do not challenge. They do not have needs. They do not evolve. This can warp perceptions of what genuine human relationships entail. When individuals become accustomed to such an idealized, one-sided, dynamic, real-world partnerships, with their inherent give and take, can seem frustratingly imperfect. This can lead to dissatisfaction and difficulty forming genuine bonds. The widespread adoption of these dolls also raises serious concerns about moral erosion. Beyond simply setting unrealistic expectations, it risks deeply entrenching the objectification of human beings. When intimacy is reduced to a transaction with an inanimate object designed purely for gratification, it can subtly normalize the view of another human being as merely a means to satisfy desires, rather than a complex individual with their own agency, thoughts, and feelings. This shift could desensitize society to the inherent dignity of human relationships, seeing them less as sacred bonds and more as mere arrangements for personal pleasure. The very fabric of empathy and mutual respect in intimate contexts could fray. For instance, if one grows accustomed to a partner who never says no, never expresses a differing opinion, and is perpetually available, how does that translate into expectations for real human partners? It risks fostering a consumerist approach to relationships, undermining the values of commitment, patience, and reciprocal care that are foundational to healthy human bonds. Looking ahead, the curse could extend to significant demographic and public health impacts. If large numbers of individuals turn to dolls for companionship and intimacy, what could be the long-term effect on birth rates and global population? A sustained decline in childbirth could reshape societies, leading to aging populations, labor shortages, and unprecedented social challenges. Furthermore, while not a direct biological risk from the dolls themselves, concerns could arise regarding unforeseen health implications. For example, if materials degrade or are misused, or if unconventional practices become widespread, there's a hypothetical danger of new diseases or even incurable infections emerging from unsanitary practices associated with products not designed for rigorous medical hygiene, or from substances used in conjunction with them that could foster microbial growth in unexpected ways. This would be a novel challenge for public health systems, demanding new research and preventative measures. Beyond the tangible, there's the profound spiritual impact. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the sacredness of human connection, the importance of mutual vulnerability, and the concept of intimacy as a reflection of divine love or a path to spiritual growth. Relying on inanimate objects for intimate connection could, for some, create a spiritual void. It might hinder the development of virtues like patience, forgiveness, and selfless love, qualities often forged in the crucible of real human relationships. For those who believe in a divine purpose for human relationships and procreation, the widespread adoption of dolls could represent a profound spiritual detour, separating individuals from a deeper, more meaningful spiritual path rooted in authentic communion with others and, ultimately, with the divine. Beyond the individual, the sex doll curse extends to profound societal implications and ethical dilemmas. As the presence and acceptance of these dolls grow, what norms do we inadvertently normalize? Does it further entrench the objectification of individuals by reducing human intimacy to a transaction with an inanimate object? Are we creating a future where genuine, reciprocal human connection is devalued? What are the long-term effects on empathy, consent, and the very fabric of our social interactions? It's a technological evolution that touches upon our deepest vulnerabilities and our capacity for genuine relationship. The sex doll curse isn't about the objects themselves, but the potential erosion of what makes us truly human, our capacity for complex, messy, challenging, yet ultimately rewarding connection. It's a call for critical reflection on how we integrate advanced technologies into our most intimate spaces, considering not just what they offer, but what they might silently take away. Are we embracing tools that deepen our understanding and connection? Or are we inadvertently building walls, choosing replication over the intricate beauty of authentic human experience? The choice, and the future, remains ours to shape. What are your thoughts on the sex doll curse? Share in the comments below. Subscribe for more explorations of technology and society.